Dear Holy Spirit, thank you for the opportunity to give this reading. I just ask that you clear all my energies and provide me with the blessed opportunity to give a clear reading and be used as a channeled message here through the tarot. Thank you. Alright, hi guys. I just want to start with the prayer, so we know that's out of the way. I'm going to do some shuffling here. This is going to be a reading for the Twin Flame Collective. I'm just going to kind of let whatever cards come out, and then be able to interpret it from there, whether or not that's for the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, or a collective thing. Sometimes I even get the karmic that will come out occasionally. Whatever comes out, I should be able to interpret pretty easily here. Sorry about my last reading. The audio wasn't matched up, so I took it down. So let's see what we have coming out. Alright. I did want to let you know that I've shuffled these cards quite a bit ahead of time too. I'm just shuffling them just a few more times so you can watch it happen on camera here. Alright. Well, let's see what comes out. This date that I'm really trying to focus in on right now is the 11/11 portal, all the way to the new moon on January 16th. So that's really the questions that I have here. Just kind of a quick update for you guys. King of Swords, okay. With two cards here, we got the Lovers and then the Ace of Swords. I don't do reverse readings here unless I'm feeling really guided to by Spirit or Universe or something like that. Or unless the entire message has just been like that and then something comes up reversed and it makes sense. Okay. So far what we have is the King of Swords, the Lovers, the Ace of Swords, and then the Queen of Pentacles. I'll take probably one more card here and then go over some brief meanings to all the cards. I feel like this one wanted to come out too. Alright. Brief meaning to all the cards here. So the King of Swords is probably going to be our Divine Masculine, his current energy state in the situation. The Lover's card I'm really feeling is the union energy state between both the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. This is going to obviously be a new idea, some sort of a logical mindset that maybe the one or the other or both of them have walked into. We'll see. This is going to be in representation to our Divine Feminine. This is the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is something logical and grounded. This is a good step, I think, for a lot of Divine Feminines right now. This is the Two of Pentacles here. Typical tarot shows a balancing figure, maybe some juggling going on. This here, it depicts a woman. I'll hold that up here for you. It depicts a woman kind of balancing on two coins. You can see that both her hands are kind of outstretched, like, which way do I go? She's figuring it out. Alright. So let's get some clarifier cards here. See what comes up right away. Interesting. So we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Devil energy. One more card. So this is great. This is I think everybody wanted to see that message probably. So this is saying someone that's been working on something, trying to start something grounded, maybe even coming to business together, something like that. The Devil energy obviously is representing whatever the karmic situation is that's going on here. Whether that actually be another person, whether that be work, you know, take what resonates. Whatever's your karmic situation, you know what it is. If that's family, or if that's another person, or if that's work related, take it for what it is. Death card, obviously. This is a pretty straight message to me. Your Divine Masculine is in that mindset, that logical, clear-cutting mindset, looking at a situation. We're going to see more here, obviously. this is definitely going to impact the divine masculine. But to me, this reads end of whatever that karmic situation is. Some sort of clarity is probably coming to it. Let's move on into the lovers here. So this is a Page of Wands. What else do we have here? Oh, of course, 2 cards comes out. Okay. So, you guys might be aware that a lot of people represent the karmic partner as the Page energy, even if they're, because it's like a younger energy, and I know some people might get a little lost here. It's like, well, my situation, my karmic's older than my whoever. That's not really what's being represented here. What this is saying is that this is a younger energy, a younger soul, someone who hasn't been doing. They might just not be emotionally aware of like all the spirituality and everything else like that. It's kind of like the message I'm getting here. So take what resonates, obviously, leave the rest behind. Whatever. If you're in tune with my reading right now, keep following along. The Star card is talking about hope here for the relationship. And this is obviously the 8 of Cups. This is talking about leaving a situation that's not emotionally fulfilling. So I really am getting just kind of even the layout. I subconsciously put this card over towards the Queen of Pentacles here. I'm gonna say that's probably a direct message for the Queen of Pentacles. Hold on to hope. Hold on to hope right now, guys. Keep yourself in that good headspace all the way up into the new moon. Definitely have hope, endless hope. Send lots of love, lots of prayers. I have a candle lit right here. I've been lighting a candle every day for my divine masculine. Really cute girl. Absolutely love her. I'm sure you guys can all relate. If everybody were to light a candle and just let it go for as long as the day goes or whatever, you know, that'd really boost a lot of energy right now, guys. This is the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups is all about somebody leaving a not emotionally fulfilling situation. I think, you know, with this situation over here, obviously I think a lot of our divine masculines have been in a very unfulfilling emotional situation. They've stayed for whatever reason, whether that be financial or whatever reason. It might make sense from like a family matter or whatever too. This is talking about them leaving that for sure. This situation, they're just no longer fulfilled. They know what they want. Let's see here. Let's see what this kind of clarity that comes in. All right, there's all 3 of them. I see. So what you have here is you have the King of Pentacles, which is going to be in representation of your divine masculine, followed up by the 4 of Pentacles. So to me, this is talking about the divine masculine being stuck. Like he's getting clarity on the situation that he's been stuck holding on to, and ultimately here it's followed up with this 4 of Cups energy, and this is very much the same sort of situation as this 8 of Cups. They're very related to me. This is like them not paying attention to what the universe is trying to do for them on the emotional fulfillment and bring in that emotional fulfillment. Obviously, kind of depicted here. You can really, I'll hold it up for anybody that maybe hasn't seen it. But like basically, yeah, that one cup being offered by the universe here is like, hey, this is your emotional fulfillment. Go after this. And they're sitting there looking at these three other cups, and going like, this isn't doing it for me. Where's what I'm looking for? So this is talking to me as an overall message, like your divine masculine has been holding on to something, trying to make it essentially jam a square peg into a round hole and going like, why won't this fit? You know, like you're probably not the typical person that he's used to going after. And that's why he keeps trying to put this karmic person here into that, is because they haven't realized essentially that the circle hole that now they're trying to jam a circle cylinder into is now a square hole, or it's a heart hole, right? I mean, if you want to get realistic, and they're trying to jam this circle into a heart, and it's just not working, and they can't figure it out. But they've had that breakthrough. Their emotional fulfillment is not going to come from this. They got to let go of that. This is talking about your mind space here. So your mind space currently, or divine feminine. Sorry, I don't know who all is watching this. Obviously, divine feminine's headspace is currently one of the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a lot like crying over spilled milk, you know, especially in this representation here. This person's only seeing the 3 cups that have been spilled here. Same 3 cups, you know. They're sitting there going like, why can't this person just see what we have, you know, back here at this 2 of Cups, which is very much, you know, what they want. They want this cup from the divine masculine, and they want to bring their own cup here. But they can't get over this, these 3 cups. This is like the karmic, and they're just going like, why? So judgment comes in. This is judgment day. Some sort of judgment over the entire situation, or maybe even just that feeling. We'll see what happens. I'm dropping all of that. So judgment comes in the form of reflection, guys. This is meditative. This is taking some time to really think about the entire situation, all of it. You know, from day one when you guys met all the way to where you're at right now. This long battle, and you're still here. But this is saying, you know, it's time to reflect on everything that's happened. You know, have you really learned your lessons? Have you gone through the completions? Are you ready for the next step? You know, what situations have been occurring that are maybe a repeated cycle that you need to break, and if not in your situation with your divine masculine, just in life in general. You know, what kind of karmic situations at work are you facing? So on. So this talks about juggling. The moon came out right away here. Man, I want one more. This is great. This is absolutely great. So, what we're looking at here is going to be the juggling. You know, if you're whatever the juggling situation that's been holding this entire thing up and being, you know, stopping this timeline from going, right? All the illusions with it, all the fakeness, all the stuff that's been hidden, whatever. it's talking about that kind of juggling. What's going on there? And what you see here is that you have a your divine masculine show up, right? And he shows up spiritually enlightened. He's finally had this breakthrough right here of like, hey, this is never gonna fit. You know, this is just not the direction I want to take with my life. So what's he do? He brings balance to the entire situation. So maybe if you've been feeling like you've been left out in the cold, this could be him saying, hey, you know, I haven't even been putting the same amount of energy into whatever situation, you know, is going on with my divine feminine. And this is probably them realizing as you're pulling back, because this is a lot of pulling back on your behalf. They're probably coming to the realization that spiritually, the spiritual world is ultimately the most important, or some regards to that. You know, some sort of spiritual enlightenment happens here, and they step into their full power, and this breaks this illusions of them thinking that this is what they've wanted or so on. Ultimately bringing balance to the entire situation. If I can just get an overall outcome for this here. Alright. I don't know what better card that could end up with for you guys that can't really make out. That is the Lovers. Sorry, there's a bit of a glare. Yeah, that's the Lovers card. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty great overall ending here for this. The two overall energies here are stand your ground and some sort of grounded offering coming in. So let's just be patient, guys. If you're divine feminine, obviously be in this energy. Be meditative. Hold this ground here. Okay, these two right here. You wanna be in hope and meditation. Contemplate everything that's gone on all the way back to the beginning. Divine masculine. Obviously, if you've had this sort of experience, if you're watching this and you've had this experience where you were coming through it, you're going like, okay, I've been holding on to something I shouldn't. This is not creating emotional fulfillment. Hey, they're giving you the guidance right here. End your karmic situation. It's going to clear up everything. And ultimately, at the end of the day, guys, isn't that what you want? Divine masculine? I mean, isn't that really what you want? Isn't that the only reason you're here watching this video? Alright, thanks guys.